Term is just a few weeks away and you don't have enough time to revise additional mathematics. Hi, I'm Terry, Director of Pusat Tuition Teliti. With over 25 years of teaching experience, I've written books for EPH Publishing and produced more than 100 mathematical modules for students at different levels. I created Express Notes to help you revise quickly and effectively. Today, we'll be covering Chapter 9.4, Application of Sine rule, cosine rule, and the area of triangle. Let's get started. Guys, three-dimensional problem, example number 12. Okay, so first of all, you're given a cuboid with a dimension of 8, 6, 7, 8. You're finding PTR. Okay, before you find PTR, right, we need to find the length of PR. PR will be what? 7 square, 8 square, square root. What is that? 7 square is 49, right? Okay, 49. 8 square is 64. You should get 113. Okay, square root of 113. Now, on this side, this is 7. This is 6. 6 square. Let me write this up. PT is 7 square plus 6 square, which is 49 plus 36. 49 plus 36, 85. Square root 85. I'll leave this as square root 85. The next one, I want to find 8 and 6. This is simple. This is 10. Do you want me to show you this? 6 square, 8 square, 10 square. Pythagoras up. Okay, so I've got this measurement already. I'm finding angle PTR. Now, this one we have to use cosine rule, right? The second version of cosine rule. The opposite side, your A is square root 113. The other two sides will be 10 and square root 85 bracket square. Now, for me, don't change the decimal because I know some people, they take square root 85. Then they round off 9.21220. They put 9.22. Then if you take 9.22, right, you square it, you don't get 85, you know. You get some 85.0084. So don't bother about even finding the square root 85. Leave it in root form. Your opposite side is square root 113. You square it. Divide by 2 times 10 times square root 85. Okay, let's use our calculator, everyone. This is 10 squared plus 85 minus 113 divide 2 times 10 times square root 85. So whatever I get here, shift cos answer equals 67.02. Yeah, angle PTR is 67.02. Okay, so now that I know this angle, can we find angle TRP? I know this is 67.02. I want to find this angle. So what formula should I use? Very simple. What rule? Sine rule, right? Sine angle TRP divide square root 85 equals sine 67.02 divide square root 113. Okay, sine 67.02 divide square root 113. Then you multiply square root 85. Okay, guys, whatever I get, shift sine answer equals 52.98. Yeah, TRP is 52.98. So once you got this, next, how do you find area of triangle PTR? Okay, area of triangle, we just use half AB sine C. It's easier. AB will be 85, square root 85, 10 sine 67.02. Okay, use your calculator. Half square root 85 times 10 times sine 67.02. So whatever we get here, 42.439. I leave it to one more decimal point, 42.439. You round off is 42.44. Okay. Okay. Last part, we're finding the perpendicular distance from T to line PR. Okay. When we say perpendicular distance, we are talking about this distance. This one. It may not be 90. It may not be midpoint. Please don't think it's midpoint. It's not because this is not isosceles triangle. This is your perpendicular distance. You can call it H. So here we can use the formula for area of triangle again. Half times base times height. Your base is PR, which is square root 113. Your height is H. And the area is now 42.44. To find H, I just divide them out. Okay, see the first part, I take 42.44. I multiply by 2, divide square root 113, and your answer H is 7.985. 7.985. Okay? Yes? Confirm. If you use more decimal point, some of you may use 42.439. Then you times 2, divide square root 113. You get 7.98 or 985 as well. Yeah. You probably have seen this angle between line and plane. So when you have a straight line, and this straight line is here, line AP, it is above a plane. The plane is ABCD. Now we have what we call an orthogonal projection. Now what is an orthogonal projection? It's like a shadow. Now let's say I have a light bulb I shine from here. The shadow of this line will fall onto line AQ, right? So the name is called orthogonal projection. We learned in Form 3, plans and elevation, right? So we view from the top, what do you see? You see this line, right? So this is the shadow. So if you want to find the angle between a line and its plane, it will be the angle between the line and its shadow on the plane, right? So there you go. That's first line. Second one, how about angle between two planes? Now, if you have two planes, it's a little bit different. We have number one, we define or identify the intersecting line. So when two planes intersect, right, the intersecting line, you can see quite clearly here, it is at AB. Then we draw a 90-degree to each plane. The first plane, 90 degree. Now you can actually draw anywhere because you can draw it here at BC. Second one, as long as it's perpendicular, and draw a second one at BE, and it's as long as perpendicular, you can do that. Now you can also draw in the middle, right? This one, can you see there's a 90-degree here, and you draw the second one, the second perpendicular line. So much so that when we close it, right, when you close these two planes, right, they both will overlap on the purple line, and the angle between them is the green angle here, angle theta, right? Angle between plane or two planes is that number one, we identify the intersecting line. Number two, we draw perpendicular line to each plane. Number three, we close them. When you close them, the angle is this, right? Okay, so we're going to do one example, very simple. You have a pyramid here, and the rectangular base ABCD, vertex E is vertically above M. So AB has a length of 21, BC is 20, the height of the pyramid is 16. Find the angle between AE and the base ABCD. So AE is this, right? A is this. The base ABC. So picture this, there's a light bulb shining from the top. Where's the shadow? The shadow will fall onto AM. Okay, so the angle that you're finding is the angle between the line and its shadow on the plane, or the orthogonal projection on the plane. So we need to find EAM. Now, before we find EAM, let's draw the base. My base is a rectangle. Well, my rectangle is so out. Wherever I join this together, this is A, B, C, D, and M is the midpoint. M is in the center. All right. So we know AB is 21, BC is 20. My AC will be 21 square, 20 square, square root, 29, right? Yeah, this is 29, right? Okay. So if AC is 29, what is AM? AM is 29 divided by 2. That will be 14.5, right? 14.5. Okay, now next we draw this triangle. This is AEM. This is 14.5. This is 16. And I want to find this angle. So to find this angle, what do I use? I use soka or tua. Anybody? Soka or tua? Tua, tangent. Use tangent. Yeah, tangent EAM is 16 divide 14.5. Okay, 16 divide 14.5. So whatever you get here, shift tangent answer equals. Okay, sorry, my calculator is in radian mode. So please change your calculator to degree. Degree mode, shift tangent 16 over 14.5. That will give us 47.82. Yeah. So angle EAM is 47.82. Yeah, that will be angle between the line AE and the base ABCD. All right, that's first part. Second part, how about angle between two planes? Okay, there are two planes here. The first plane is BCE. BCE, let me highlight here. BCE is the yellow plane. Second one is ABCD. ABCD is the pink color plane. Can I do that? All right, so now number one, let's identify the intersecting line. BC, BC. Okay, so we highlight this intersecting line. Number two, we draw a perpendicular line to each plane. So the first plane is this. Okay, one more time. Let me draw a perpendicular line. The second perpendicular line. Right, the two purple lines. Now, the angle between them should be here. So we may have to label this. Let's call this point as M. Now, actually, sorry, I can't call it M because I already used M earlier. So can you call it N? Right? So we have two things to consider. Number one, I want to find this angle, right? I need to find the length of MN. MN is quite easy because we can see here, guys, this is N, right? This is MN, right? Okay, based on my base, my MN is basically 21 divided by 2, which is 10.5. But for your slanting plane, right? This is your slanting plane or slanting surface. I need to find the length of EN. This is EN. This is B. This is C. If I connect this line, right? This is 90, right? This will be, we know, wait, I'm sorry. Do I need to find this? Let me think again. We don't need this, right? I'm sorry. We don't need a slanting plane. Oh, no, because we already have, oh my, we already know the length of EN. EM, right? We know EM is what? 16. We know MN, 10.5. Yeah, you don't have to find EN. Sorry, I almost wanted to find EN. No need to find EN. Again, we use tangent. Tangent angle ENM. So the angle between the line planes ENM will be 16 divided 10.5. Use your calculator. 16 divide 10.5. Whatever I get here, shift tangent, answer equals 56.73. Yeah, 56.73. ENM is 56.73. Okay, now. Diagram shows a triangular base pyramid, ABCD, and the length of AB and AC are the same. They are both 13 and 13. Okay. DB, DC is now 15. Okay. BC is 10. AD is 9. So we're supposed to find area triangle ABD. So for ABD, right, let's focus on this. ABD is this side. Okay. The yellow part, right? Now, we know this is 15. Okay. Maybe I label here. This is 15. Right, look at this. I know the length of all three sides. So what should I use to find the area? Yeah, Heron's formula, or Heron's law, I'll call it. So we find our semi-perimeter 9 plus 13 plus 15 divided by 2. So that is 37, right? 22 plus 15, 37. 37 divided by 2, 18.5. Okay, so let us use this Heron's formula. Put the square root over. Okay, right now, square root. Start with 18.5. Take the difference between 18.5 and 9, 18.5 and 13, 18.5 and 15. 18.5. Okay, I'm gonna put 18.5 here plus square root, answer minus 9, answer minus 13, answer minus 15. Okay, 56.17. Sorry, 58.17. Correct? 58.17. Now, maybe we can use more decimal point. So 1652. 1652. Why I use more decimal point? Because I want to use this result to find my angle ABD. So angle ABD is this one. I know you all can use a cosine rule to find it. Yeah. But cosine rule will be longer. There is a shorter way, but by using the result from part A, which is half AB sine C. My A and B should be 13 and 15. So 13, 15, sine angle ABD. The result is 58.1652. I use more decimal point to enhance accuracy because I don't want, like, if you read 58.17, then my answer might be a little bit off. I take this result, I multiply by 2, divide 13, divide 15. Whatever I get, shift sine, answer equals 36.62. Yeah. Angle ABD, 36.62. Now, next, this is the part that involves angle between line and plane. Angle between plane BCD and base ABCD. Okay, let me wrap this off. BCD is this pink one. The base ABCD, ABC is the blue one. Okay, so where do they meet? Look at the common letter here, BC, BC. They meet here at line BC, the red line. Now, because it's isosceles triangle, we can always divide evenly at the center. So I'm going to divide, let's use a purple line, green line, 1 and 2. So quite similar to my question just now. I'm going to call this as M, or you can call it N. Okay. So there are two things we need to do. We have to find the length of AM and the length of DM. So we know this is 5. This is 5 because it's a midpoint. Yeah, you need to label and create this line yourself. This point yourself, let M be the midpoint. So we have a base of ABC. So it looks like this. This is your base A, B, C, slice into 2. This is your M. This is 5. This is 13. So what is your AM? AM is 13 square, 5 square, square root, which gives us 12. Then you have a slanting plane of BCD. BCD, yeah. Like, let me just draw like this. This is B, this is C, this is D. This is 15. The difference is this 15. This is 90 degree here. This is N. This is 10. This is 5. So what is DM? DM will be 15 square, 5 square, square root. 225 minus 25, 200, right? Okay, so once I got all this, you see, what we want is this. Should I highlight this for you? This triangle. Yeah, ADM. So let me redraw triangle ADM. So it's over here, right? This is A, this is D, this is M, this is 9. AM is 12 square root 200. Okay, so what I want is this angle. Yeah, because angle between the line, the both planes should be this AMD. Okay, so what should I use? We should use cosine rule here. Why? Because you're given length of all three sides. Now, cosine rule, remember, got two versions. I'm using the second version. Cos angle AMD equals to 12 square plus square root 200 square minus 9 square over 2 times 12 times square root 200. Okay, use your calculator. Okay, let's use 12 square is 144. Right, square root 200 square is 200. 9 square is 81. This is 81. Divide 2 times 12 times square root 200. Whatever I get here, shift, cos, answer equals 39.21. Yeah, this angle AMD is 39.21. Okay, 39.21 done. Lastly, part D. Find the angle between line AD and base ABCD. Okay, remember I talked about angle between line and base. The line that you're finding is this line AD. Maybe I highlight for you here, right? This yellow line. Okay, and imagine you have a light bulb shining from the top. So where would the shadow be? Now, D will actually fall vertically be here. Yeah, but we don't need to find this point. We know the angle that you're finding. The shadow, or should I highlight the shadow for you? The shadow is the purple line here. The angle that you're finding is actually this angle DA. If you extend it, M, DM, you're finding this angle. Can you see that? Yeah, you might, some people will say, I want to find this. Can I call this N? D is vertically above N. You can, but we don't need that, right? We don't need this point here. So what we need is to use sine rule to find this angle, because we know this opposite side. We know this angle, we know the opposite side. We can use sine rule, right? So sine angle DAM divide square root 200 equals sine 39.21 divide by 9. Okay, calculator. Sine 39.21 divide by 9 times square root 200. Whatever I get here, shift, sine, answer equals 83.39. Yeah, DAM is 83.39. If this video helped you to understand addition mathematics better, give this video a like. And let me know in the comment which part of the topic that you find most challenging, or which chapter you want me to cover next. If you want more practice, you can get my AdMaths book on Shopee or Lazada. Just search Tality. For full step-by-step guidance, you can also check out my e-learning course or join my classes at Pusat Tuition Tality. And if you want to improve your AdMaths and score better SPM, remember to subscribe to this channel. I'll see you in the next lesson.